Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 209 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is a very sad J-Mac Gaming.
Chad, I don't even want to tell you how sad I am. I don't want to spoil anything. We'll just get into the show when we get into the show.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
Um,
Hey, long live the king, whoever it may be.
but we are here. I should be more excited. It is King of the Ring 99. This is basically the biggest. Besides like Mania and the Rumble, this is a big night for the WWF. This will change someone's life because someone will be crowned King of the Ring and will main event SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hell yeah.
So one of these guys, one of the Final Eight, Eddie Guerrero, Mark Merrow, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Mankind. We'll just start the show. We had a pre-show angle with Vince McMahon backstage. This is a pre-show angle where he announces late Friday night at a house show he was fighting somebody, but Shawn Stasiak picked up an injury. He will be out for 35 days, basically a month or two. And he will be out tonight. He will not be competing in the the King of the Ring.
He will not be in the Royal Rumble tonight either.
So he will be replaced by Ken Shamrock, the man Stasiak beat a couple weeks ago to make it into the Final Eight. This was a
Heartbreaking news.
heartbreaking news. Shawn Stasiak's my boy.
My pick to win the whole thing.
Chad's picked the win, and it wasn't me just booking this because I wanted to fuck with Chad. No, this popped up the next day after Thunder, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it was not. And then I don't know what he booked, but hearing him frantically type and breathe heavy because he was so stressed, I could feel it. Like
2 days before the King of the Ring, Shawn Stasiak goes down.
he pulled a Triple H.
But we still go on. All right, it's not our first time. We had a world champion go down right before for a couple months before pay-per-view.
I lost Goldberg at Rising Sun and had to lose the world title. We're both used to this by now.
We move on to the first and only pre-show match of the night. We have Christian Cage taking on Al Snow, and Christian Cage defeats Al Snow in 9:06 by pinfall.
Got 69.
69, nice.
Nice.
We move on to the opening match, and these two teams going back at it. Two big teams just hoss fighting. It's the Road Warrior Hawk, or the Legion of Doom taking on the New Age Outlaws, and they get the win over the New Age Outlaws again. When Hawk pins the Road Dogg with a Doomsday device just to start the show off with a big, nice start.
Nice 78.
And Ken Shamrock, this is just a camera shot of Ken Shamrock. That's what his face looks like. That's how happy he is. Then he gets another shot. Basically another shot at the King of the Ring. So he's back in. He will be taking on Mankind later tonight in the final Elite Eight. We move on to the Light Heavyweight Championship match. And a bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Ace Steel beats Ron Killings in 9:32 with that steel spike and makes his defense number 3 of his Light Heavyweight Championship. And he grabs the mic afterwards, and he's eviscerated. He does this after every pay-per-view. He just basically verbally shits on the Light Heavyweight roster, just shits on everyone. And he's asking for real competition. And then a familiar music hits.
Oh, no.
And Ultimo Dragon.
What?
Has come out. And he is challenging Ace Steel.
Huh? Am I going to have him for my pay-per-view?
The WCW Tag Team Champion of the World has come out and he makes his mark back.
How?
At the WWF King of the Ring.
What'd you do?
1999. We move on to our next segment.
Do I have him still?
We move on to our next segment.
He was booked in a championship match, brother. What the fuck?
In a good match, our first Elite Eight match, Eddie Guerrero and Mark Merrow go at it. And in a great bout, good match, Eddie Guerrero moves on.
What the fuck?
Defeating Mark Merrow in 1711 with a frog splash. Mark Merrow really went all out in this tournament. Did better than a lot of people thought. You got divorced and then got pushed to. You got a pay-per-view match tonight, so good for Mark Merrow. Chad's still pissed off.
I'm gonna be a little annoyed if I can't book him in his championship match I booked for my pay-per-view tonight.
We move on to Triple H and Shawn Michaels, former tag team champions, D-Generation X best friends. They go at it. And in a 96 match.
Wow. Degenerate into something, fool.
Shawn Michaels defeats Triple H, the former. This was the final of the King of the Ring last year.
Yeah.
And this time, Shawn Michaels goes over and hits the sweet chin music with a 96 overall match, Chad.
Wow.
Fucking hell of a match in the middle of a show.
Hell yeah.
This is already an up and down King of the Ring. And after the match, they hug and they handshake and they celebrate.
I was gonna say, friends to the end.
Friends.
Just like me and you.
Yeah, until I steal your.
I don't know how you did it. Is he gone forever?
Next segment, we move on. And about that at Great Wrestling and Goodie, Ken Shamrock taps out Mankind in 1816.
Come to
Ken
Nitro.
Shamrock has moved on to the Final Four. After being eliminated, he's back. You know, you take
A true Cinderella story.
A true underdog. You take one man's trash is another man's treasure, and one man's hernia is another man's King of the Ring. And Ken Shamrock, he will move on to take on the winner of this next match, The Undertaker and Kurt Angle, in a 96. And about that Superb Wrestling great heat. Kurt Angle taps out the Taker. Kurt Angle taps out the Dead Man. Oh my
man,
Lord.
Undertaker tap. That's something you don't see.
Kurt Angle taps out Taker, and he will take on Ken Shamrock in the Final Four.
Wow.
So we have Triple H Eddie, or Shawn Michaels Eddie, and Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. Huge. Huge. And then Stone Cold is backstage, and he's mad as hell at Vince McMahon for not giving him Ken Shamrock's spot. He's like, God damn it. What? You gave the spot to Ken Shamrock. What? You didn't give one to Austin 316. What? I'm not even in the world title picture. What? And then he stuns Vince McMahon.
Oh man.
For not not giving a man who really, if you look at it, Austin wasn't in the world title picture last month. There was no reason for Austin not to be in the King of the Ring this year. So he's not happy about it, especially with the injury and opening of spot this late in the game. He's not happy about not being, basically King of the Ring. He would have thought he would have won it. So,
or at least be in it.
Yeah. We move on to the semifinal here. It's Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Chad.
Oh man,
Who you got in this one?
Oh well, first of all, this match would have been lit, to watch back in their primes. Who do I have? I think I know who you gave it to.
Just predict, please.
I'm gonna give it. My heart says give it to Shawn Michaels, so I'm gonna go Shawn Michaels.
In an exceptional match, Eddie Guerrero hits the frog splash on Shawn Michaels and moves on to the King of the Ring finals in a 95.
Wow, this is gonna be a great show.
Eddie Guerrero with 88.
This is gonna be so much better than Great American Bash.
Huge match right there. And we move on to Shamrock Angle, and the winner will take on Eddie in the final. Chad?
Oh, man. Come on, Kurt.
Neither one of these guys were in my original plans to make the Final Four.
Yep.
So, who do you got in this one?
I hope Kurt Angle.
And in about that Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Kurt Angle ends Ken Shamrock's
Cinderella story.
Hits him with the Angle Slam. Good for Ken Shamrock getting a win over Mankind. But, yeah, Angle moves on.
Yep, all right.
We move on ourselves to the entrances to the main event, co-main event. It's Rock, it's Hart. This match isn't going to do good because they don't have great chemistry. I forgot about that until booking it. But it's a 30-man ultimate submission Iron Man match. They got a 70. It happens. Owen Hart taps out Rock 3 times to 1.
Wow. Whoop that ass.
Yeah, I shouldn't have probably put it as technical masterclass, but whatever. You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
But we move on to the finals.
Nice palate cleanser.
I told Chad this. I let the game decide who was going to win this match.
Let the game decide your fucking year-long tournament.
I'll tell Chad who was going to originally win and how it was going to go down after, off camera, because you guys don't need to know what could happen later in life. But this was not going to be the finals. This wasn't even going to be close. But We'll see. You gotta live by the random, Chad. You gotta die by the
Come on, Kurt.
Our King of the Ring 1999.
Come on,
match.
Kurt.
I don't even know who's gonna win.
Come on, Kurt.
I'm pulling for Eddie Guerrero. An exceptional match.
God
Eddie Guerrero
damn it.
defeats Kurt Angle in 2005 with a frog splash. Only an 80. That sucks, but it was the third match. Also, I think the crowd was shit because of that match before, which I think I fucked that up bad. But it doesn't matter.
Still had some banger matches.
Is your King of the Ring winner. And yeah, he will go to SummerSlam. Right now, against Owen Hart. Eddie versus Owen Hart would be the SummerSlam main event right now.
God, that match sounds so good.
Finish the show. Probably in 84, yeah. I think that fucked it right here.
Yeah.
But this little run right here.
Wow. Easily one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah, but my ratings, I always fuck everything up. Mania, I think, was probably up there, too.
Yeah.
I think the main event was like a 97.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a 75. But yeah, we're gonna finish the show here. That was the King of the Ring '99, a way different show than I wanted to, but it showed that the boys can go. I think Kurt Angle, Undertaker getting a 96 is huge.
And Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think Angle could go yet like that.
Yeah.
But Eddie is your King of the Ring of 1999.
Man.
Just showing that even if you put your notice in a lesser company, you can still make it in the big boys.
Pushing all the old WCW. Literally pushing a WCW guy. Currently under contract.
That's crazy. Well, I'm about to have 2 WCW guys as champions when all of them wins. We'll see you for episode 2.
Yeah, don't look forward to a tag team title match. We're not going to get it now.
And peace out.